Hey everybody, welcome back to a Solitaire mystery. I am still really up my game with this whole recording thing. Anyways, Circuit Solitaire. Oh, I think I remember seeing this and I was looking forward to this one. Solitaire where the cards form an electric circuit. Manage the circuitry to avoid getting stuck. Okay, let me read the rules. Pile cards 1 to 12 of every suit in ascending order on the slots on the right. All cards have circuit lines on them. I'm going to drink some water. The kings of each suit act as power sources, and power propagates through the card grid along the circuit lines. You can pick any card except a king and place it anywhere. Placing it onto another card makes it swap places with that card kings cannot be swapped with. Picking or placing an unpowered card makes you run out of electricity, as does placing a card on an empty grid slot. Placing a card onto the slots on the right regains 1 electricity, and you need 3 electricity to pick or place an unpowered card again. Or place a card on an empty grid stack. The deal guarantees that the 2 topmost kings power at least 1 card. I'm confused. This is just me, like, figuring some things out. Kind of learning how this works, but, like, if I were to swap these, nothing, but this can only be swapped. So you can only swap a powered with... you always have to... You can only move powered ones, and they have to move with either unpowered or powered. If you move with other powered, you don't lose electricity. If you move with one that's unpowered, you do lose electricity. In which case, what? I have to... Oh, then you just have to move slots into there. Okay. So this one really needs to get powered then, right? Wait, what the fuck? How the hell do you do? Hold on. I gotta eat one of my ropes. Sour Boys, sour candy, really fucking good. Not sponsored, but I wish I was. You think I have sponsorships? I'm gonna cause a problem by eating too much of this candy. It's sour candy. I shouldn't eat too much of this. So, aces I'm seeing down here, there, and there. Oh, wow. It seems difficult. So I can't put it there. Huh. So, am I correct in that idea that, yeah, it has some power to do that? Okay. So I don't need to power the aces per se. Immediately. I need to, like... figure out how to power shit. This is difficult. I know that's the point, but... Because, like... How are you supposed to... Circuit goes everywhere. That's kind of useful. I'm just trying to think, like, how do you go about this to create these power sources when the only way to gain electricity back... Oh wait, no, I don't want to restart yet. Picking or placing an unpowered card makes you run out of electricity. Huh. I don't know if I'm not understanding something here. Like... This just seems like it'd be really near impossible. Because, like, if that's all I can do... I don't know if I got unlucky with the fact I have, like, no cards in my circuit. This feels like it's inherently incredibly difficult. I apologize if you hear chewing noises. I'm eating candy, and I shouldn't be because I'm recording a video, but it's really good candy. I just don't... But you say you can take any card and place it anywhere. Clearly I cannot. You say I can pick up any card and place it anywhere, but I guess I can't. Now fucking can I? How is this even possible? I don't understand how this is possible. Part of me is not actually convinced that it is. I mean, this can get me the ace, but... Can't get any of the others. Two is there. It's kind of a self-contained circuit. Not much I can do here. Any card except a king and place it anywhere, but you can't because I can only swap clearly with a card that's unpowered and a card that's powered. Picking or placing an unpowered card makes you run out of electricity. Oh, well, that's inherently why you can't swap them unpowered with each other, because when you pick it up, you run out of electricity. So, like, theoretically, like, you'd be able to swap them, it's just that picking it up makes you run out of electricity, but actually swapping with it requires electricity, so you can't. Yeah. I don't get how this is possible. Doesn't seem very possible. I feel like you have to get incredibly lucky with the deal. I mean, like, this could... I don't even know. I feel like you need a perfect fucking deal for this. I mean, that swap is probably a good swap. I can maybe swap those. I unpower them. Maybe I could move that with something more like... I wonder if I can find a way to power this. I think this is a swap that's worth making. This could even go with that. That unpowers all of it. But if I swap this with that, I mean, that's stuck in place anyways. Who gives a shit? The music's interesting here, I'll say that. Maybe swap, maybe that swap. So can you go over? You can go over, but I probably shouldn't. Find a way to light up every fucking card. It's probably not technically, probably not immediately possible, but that unpowers some, but that also powers more. We just need to find a way to get, like, everything involved in the circuit, you know? Basically getting as much involved in the circuit as possible. And I don't want to isolate too many cards from the circuit. Like, this could become... I could make certain things part of the circuit. If I, like... do that. Well, no, not that. I need an inverse. I need... Oh, we could probably swap this with something. Because this is a powerful card. 12s are strong. That creates more circuitry. That has got to be something I can... Okay, and then this... Can we get this involved? I want to get that involved, so I need something different. Well, I guess that. High voltage, have at least 40 cards powered up in Circuit Solitaire. Okay. I feel like that's the best way you can try to actually win it, but whatever. That 3 could become isolated. Oh, wait, no, it won't. Yeah. That. Those aren't involved. We want something like that, a piece like that. Do we have a 12 that's useless right now? We do. Can make swaps to make it not useless. This 12's not doing anything. Yeah. Yeah, we don't love that swap immediately. I like that swap. What the fuck? I apologize. So, that swap. That, oh. No, not that swap. These are not all. There's a way. Does that unpower things? It does unpower things. What am I looking to move again? This, we'll move it with that, yeah. Then we want more straight up. I could, I think, do it with this. No. This, no. This can be solved with like a corner. Well, that could as well. This can be swapped with a straight up. Although we could even get even more than just that, I think. Because, yeah, now these things aren't really as important. That's still connected. Now that's connected. We can't do that quite. Can do that. This is powered from many ends, isn't it? Nope. Holy shit. Yeah, because we want those connected. We want this to go to become straight up. Swap it with that one. Cool. This we want to become straight up. Nope, not quite like that. Well, actually, I mean, there's a chance. this leads to. I'm just trying to light everything up. That's just a personal goal at this point. Nothing's connecting to that, so we should probably make that happen. Okay, this has to be a redundancy right here. What could this swap with? Right, we have to be really careful when we make that swap. This? Is everything lit? This is fun. That does unpower something, but I think we're fine for a bit. That was just a personal goal. I was just curious if you get anything for it. We have to be really careful. I don't know if this is a great idea right now. We would want... and then 5. It unlights some things. So we probably don't want to go for 5. We could go for 4 maybe. Or this 4. Oh, that unlights even more. Things become difficult here. Like that, I feel like could be. We get 1 there. Five, 6. These are unpowered. Because we have to find a way to like line things up in a proper way. It allows me to take that too, which we'll do when we need to. Why does this one not have a number? I guess some of them just don't. They're just extra. That's useful. Oh, hey, that's useful. That too would be free. I feel like we just need to think about where our problems are. Like 3 is a bit of a problem. There's got to be a king in a spot that we don't need, right? Like, or even, I mean that, but yeah. Thinking about 3. How I'm gonna break that 3 free. And we can also just think about this 7 for temporarily instead. We have the 7. This 5 has got to go somewhere. We could probably, I mean, we could even do that. I guess I don't want to necessarily. No, because we can probably swap with something to get it to go up. All of that becomes unlit. Swap it with that, because that could allow for a swap like that if you're able to actually connect everything. So now we have that, but now this 3 doesn't matter. We can grab the 4. Can we grab this 4? Unlights 2 things that I could see a path to be relit. Just need another one. We can't do the 5 unless... Well, that's certainly not the way to do it. No. I think that's the exact thing I just fucking did. It is inherently powering some stuff, but... Now the 4 is not lit though, so... Is that one important? That one is important. There we go, we figured it out. We got there. Oh, problem is that 5. Yeah, that 5's a bit of a problem. I want to get that 5. How about we do it like this? We get the 4, and then we could also get the 5. We need to basically make everything to the edge. Bring everything to the edge where, like, we can just grab everything and not worry about shit. So, like, we have the 5... The 5, the 6, the 7 is a problem because it's, never mind, the 7's not a problem. The 8's not a problem. It's some of these other ones that, like, we're gonna want to bring, hold on. I want to, I guess, yeah, just connect the 9 like that. Bring it there, now we can do the 7, the 8, this 7, now we have the electricity, we're good. Around like this is fine. This 5. This is gonna be a problem. This is fine for now, because... Yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily need that card entirely. I mean, we could always swap into it. No, neither of those are powered. Good. That's a good arrangement. The 5 we don't, this 5 we don't care about. Over here could become a problem. I mean, we will need some kind of connection there. So I kind of want to do that, and then I can grab the 5. I'll be able to grab the 6. I just need to get to it. This 6 I think is fine. We just need to essentially swap these and then swap the 9 with something like that. We can grab the 6 now, and the 7 is fine. So we have our electricity back. This 6 is still connecting stuff, but we can even swap it into something like that. Oh, we need to swap it into something that is fine. So that allows me to grab that now. Before I do that, I want to move this 11 over. Now I can go 6, grab the 7. I can't swap those like that. I mean, I could, no, that's, well, yeah. Yeah. 9. This 8 disconnected. That 8 is not disconnected. If we swap it like that, we're fine now. The 9 is technically not disconnected, so we do that, now it's still connected. It's a piece is disconnected, that doesn't fully matter. Oh, we can't really do that now, can we? But this 9 could be swapped with a 12. Now we have access to it. Oh, those must be the 10s. Shit. Go back to when I fucked them over. Okay, so we need to get this out of here. I guess we can start by collecting that one. The 12 we can't get rid of yet. Okay, that's fine. We can, no, we can't swap those, but we could swap those. We can line these up. And 11. 9 is a real annoying one. Although I feel like if I just move this over, now I have the 10 and the 11, swap those, I have the 12, swap those, 11, 12, 12, 12. That's a victory. Hum of electricity, win a game of Circuit Solitaire. That one's interesting. That one's actually really interesting. I think there are definitely deals that can make it impossible, but overall it honestly was a little more forgiving than I expected it to be. I really did think it was going to be much more unforgiving. I really did at first. I was like, how is this possible? And then I like sit down. I'm like, okay. I mean, I think about it more, and it's like it's definitely much pretty good. Honestly, pretty easy. It's more just, I mean, it's luck of the draw. Some of these really are very much luck of the deal, where it's like you just have to be dealt a possible hand. But that one was a lot of fun. I do enjoy circuit puzzles, so that one really tickled me. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can be here and see more of these. Be sure to check out the playlist as well, because then you can catch all the old ones and see all the other versions that I've played. And stick around so you can see the ones in the future. I'll see you next time, and peace out.